guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm starting off with a Smashbox primer water and just spritzing that all over my gorgeous little model's face and letting that dry. Next I'm going in with a spoolie and I'm just gonna brush her brows through. She already has really beautiful brows, so I just really need to tame them and kind of just make sure that they're combed through. Next I'm going in with the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Wiz in the color medium brown, and I'm just carving out her amazing brows. She really does not need a lot of product, so I'm really just kind of lightly filling them in and creating and defining the shape. Now going in with an angled liner brush, I'm just going to be adding a brown eyeshadow just to give it a little more dimension, just to give it a little more fullness. Like I said before, she has already amazing brows, so I'm just adding a little zhuzh to them right now. Going into the IT Cosmetics Bye Bye Under Eye in the color Neutral Medium, I'm going to be taking a concealer brush and just sculpting and defining a very crisp line underneath the brows. So basically what we're doing here is we're cleaning it up and we're giving that really fierce brow look. For eye primer, I'm going to be going in with the Urban Decay Primer Potion in the color Eden and then blending that out with my finger. To blend out even further, I'm going to be taking my beauty blender and just making sure there's no harsh lines and everything's blended. Then to set the eye primer, I'm going in with my Japanese dual fiber blending brush and the color White Peach from the Sweet Peach palette, and just laying that down to make sure that everything is blended and mattified. Dusting off any excess with the Morphe M438 taper blending brush, I'm moving on to the transition color. This is Creme Brûlée by Makeup Geek, and I'm going in with my Morphe M441 tapered blending brush, and I'm just going to be buffing that into the crease area or above the crease area. I feel like this color is the perfect transition color. You can really never go wrong with Creme Brûlée. Grabbing a smaller blending brush, I'm going in with the Morphe M433, and I'm grabbing my Morphe 9B blush palette, and I'm just going to be buffing this in right into the crease, blending in with my first transition color. Going in with the slightly darker pink color, I'm now buffing that in into the crease area and just below. Going back in with Creme Brûlée, I'm now just buffing out the edges and making sure the transition colors are seamless. Going in with the flat shader brush from Urban Decay, I'm spritzing that with my Smashbox primer water, and I'm going to be going in with Ethereal on the lid and topping that with Luscious. First I'm going in with Ethereal, and I'm just going to be applying that to the lid only, not going above the crease whatsoever. I feel like these eyeshadows from Tarte apply beautifully when you use your fingertips, so I'm going to use that method to apply Ethereal here. Now going in with Luscious from the Sweet Peach palette, I'm just going to be popping that onto the center of the eyelid to really just give it a really beautiful glow. Next, going in with this gorgeous color Secretive by Morphe, I'm going to be grabbing the Morphe M506 blending brush and just blending that into her outer V. I want to bring it in probably 1/3 of the way in. I don't really want to cover up that Ethereal and Luscious that we've already put down, so I'm just blending it gently and just kind of melting all of the colors together with a big tapered blending brush. Going back in with Secretive, I'm just going to be deepening and darkening up that area. Next, I'm grabbing my Morphe Jaclyn Hill palette, and I'm picking this gorgeous, deep, berryish maroon color, and I'm just putting it very precisely on the outer V and just melting and blending that into Secretive. So I'm just darkening up the area. Now I'm applying a little bit more of the Ethereal and Luscious just because I want it to be more pigmented and contrasted against the dark, deep colors. Now going in with my Neutrogena Handy Wipes, I'm just going to be wiping out all the fallout and just creating a crisp line that I want to really just stand out and really showcase the gorgeous eyeshadow look. Grabbing this NYC High Definition Liquid Felt Tip Eyeliner, I'm going to be aligning her eyes. I don't want to do a super duper bold look. I just want something that's really crisp, something that's just going to tight line her eyes, and I'm going to be smoking it out with a little bit of black. So what's awesome about having this clean edge is it gives you the perfect line to create a really sharp wing. I mean, if I wanted to do something dramatic, I totally could here. But now I'm going in with my Luxie 223 little shader brush, and I'm going in with Tempting from the Sweet Peach palette, which is like a really beautiful black. It's not super duper bold black, but it's just enough to smoke out the edges just a little bit. Going back in with that M506, I'm just going to be buffing out the black and just gently smoking out the edges. Moving on to mascara, I am obsessed with this Smashbox X-rated mascara. It is so good. If you have not tried it, you absolutely have to try it. So now I'm taking a flat concealer brush and the IT Cosmetics in neutral medium, and I'm just carving out the top of the eyebrows. Since I'm getting ready to do the foundation, I just want to clean up the edges before I start laying down the product. Going into my Stila color corrector, I'm going to be grabbing this green color here and just neutralizing all the rosiness in her cheeks. I've known this girl since she was a baby, and she has always had the most beautiful rosiest cheeks ever. She never needs blush. Reaching into that peachy color, I'm just going to be going into the under eye, giving her a full glam, wide awake look. Grabbing the Beauty Blender now, I'm going to be gently just blending this out. For foundation today, I'm going to be going in with the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte in the color 105 Natural Beige, and just blending that into the concealer that I've done above her eyebrows, and now blending it all around her face. I'm really pushing in the products, so you see me kind of beating her down a little bit, but they're really love taps. Just firmly pressing in all the products. You get a really beautiful blend and a more natural look if you really just take your time and blend everything really well and really press the product into the skin. Really melt all the layers of makeup together. For highlighting and concealing, I'm going to be going in with the Vasanti concealer brush and back with that Bye Bye Under Eye IT Cosmetics, and just applying that under her eye area and creating a really sharp line for the eyeshadow, just really cleaning up the edges. Now going in with the Beauty Blender, I'm going to be blending all of that out and just making sure it blends beautifully into the foundation. I want to give her some light and brightness and down her forehead, down the bridge of her nose, and her chin. Again, going in with that Beauty Blender and just buffing and blending everything out, making sure it's seamless. Now for the Laura Mercier setting powder, I'm going back in with that tapered Morphe blending brush, and I'm just applying it, giving her a very baby bake underneath her eyes. Ideally, what you want to do is set down this translucent setting powder anywhere where you've laid down concealer, anywhere where you've laid down a really dewy product, because it's going to mattify everything. So it's really good if you're an oily, greasy girl, just to kind of lay down some translucent setting powder anywhere you're just going to be shiny so nothing moves. Now going in with this NYX contour stick, I'm going to be contouring the side of her cheeks here. The shape that I've applied kind of would slim down the face a little bit, and I'm going to be adding contour to the perimeter of the face as well. I really love this NYX contour stick. I feel like it's the perfect shade. It's not too warm, it's a little bit cool, and I feel like it works with lots of different skin tones. I'm going to be applying that just underneath the bottom lip as well, just to give it a little pout, and dusting off all of that excess powder now that we've let it cook and let it bake and sit there for a little bit. I really just want to move everything off before I start blending in that contour. Going back in with the Beauty Blender, I'm going to be buffing in this into her hairline and really blending everything into the foundation and really buffing in and warming up the face. Now that we've buffed in the majority of the contour, you can really see the face come to life. The colors are rich and beautiful. I really love contour with full glam. Now to set the contour, I'm going with my Hoola bronzer and this Crown C405 brush, and I'm just buffing around the edges, just really setting the cream contour. Whenever you do anything with cream, you need to set it with the powder. So I'm just going around the perimeter of the face and just warming it up slightly, but mostly just setting the contour. A really universal contour look that works for everybody is 3. So around the temple, around the cheekbone, and down the jawline. So really just deepening up and bringing more color and more depth to the face. Now going in with this Luxie brush, I'm just going to be blending it in a little bit better. I feel like this is a little more fluffier for me. So I'm just blending the contour. I swear this blush is my obsession. This is the Amazonian Clay 12-hour blush in the color Party. And I'm taking a Luxie 524 dual fiber blending brush, and I'm just adding a little touch of color to the apples of her cheeks. Grabbing my Becca highlighting palette, I'm going to be going in with this Morphe fan brush, and I'm going to be going in the color Prosecco Pop and highlighting the high points on her face. So right here above the cheekbone and right above where the temple is. So I want a full glow to the face. Now going with my Schmiss Glam and my Hoola bronzer, I'm going to be lightly contouring her perfect little button nose. She really doesn't need a contour for the nose, so I'm just going to be giving it a light snatch, not a full snatch, a light one. Going back in with that Morphe M438 tapered base brush, I'm actually just going to be lightly buffing in the product and blending her little contour. So I've gone ahead and popped on some lashes and gave her a beautiful bold lip off camera. Oh my god, I have to tell you about the lip. It is the new Maybelline Inta-Matte Nudes. Absolutely love the formula. This is the color 575 brown blush. And we've popped on some Conan lashes. I'll leave a description down below and a link for you guys. Absolutely love how flirty and dramatic these lashes are. We're just giving them a little push up here, and I'm going to be applying some Chartist lash paint to just give it a little more drama. And now for my absolute favorite part in this entire look. This is the Stila Magnificent Metals Glitter Glow Liquid Eyeshadow. It is gorgeous. I am living, dying, and resurrecting for this stunning formula. It is everything. If you don't have these, you need to get them. I can't wait to do tutorials with these. They are absolutely gorgeous. I think they come in like 5 or 6 different colors, but this one is Diamond Dust. Super incredibly beautiful. Getting ready for the big reveal. She is about to be living for this inner corner highlight and loving her look, and I'm so glad that she did, and I hope you guys did too. And if you did, make sure you give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and share with your friends, and also don't forget to leave me some comment love down below if you guys want to see more ultra glam looks just like this one.